thanks for joining. And where we have still March 20, 2025, and tomorrow spring's gonna start. It's already a blossom in some trees. Not here closely. So we here behind us is a church, and behind the church you can't see is the castle. Castillo della Alameda is the name. In front of us was also some thousands of years ago some ancient housing. So this was a popular place for these people living here. So I just want to make a little bit kind of history. So what do you have to say? Hey, when we get a visitor, we can't see.
He's a bit
very
small.
confused, but we have no food, so
He just passes by.
passes by. Small dog.
Our paths were meant to cross here,
Yes.
even though you will never know who it was.
A dog.
Maybe.
For sure.
Anyway, episode 17, third one of the day.
Wow.
Just to finish the day. You know what I mean?
Finish a day, yeah. Wow. What a day.
What a day.
What we learned from this day? Just shine your light.
Just shine your light.
And
There was something to it though.
be patient and
No, just shine your light and what?
no, that's
No,
it.
there was something.
Oh, know what you mean. Shine the light of love.
No. That.
Then we would have to talk. What is love? You had an interesting discussion early in the morning about sex and love. Maybe we should talk
Sex.
about that.
Sex and love.
No, not with me, with someone else.
Yeah. Sex and love. Is
Right.
it any different?
Yeah, there is.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Yeah, sex is just to. No, sex was the element of putting the species in order. I mean, without sex, no continuation of human beings, and also animals, all doing this.
Right.
But love is something different.
What's the difference between the two?
So I did my research. So in the Greek philosophy, there's multiple, not only in the Greek philosophy, even in the Hindu religion and even in Buddhism, there's multiple levels of love. The love for yourself, the love to divine, and then the love to other human beings, platonic, romantic.
So another name for sex is making love, right?
No.
Oh wow. No, it's not.
No.
First of all, sex. What does that mean?
Sexual intercourse. Actually, sex
So
is
you're saying sex means sexual
sexual
intercourse?
Yes.
Well,
It's just in English, they shorten it.
I would say that sex is either sexual energy exchange or sacred energy exchange.
Yeah, wow.
However, it's sexual energy exchange. Why? Because everything here is truly sacred. Nothing isn't. Everything is divine. Everything is God. Everything is sacred. So now, sexual energy, what is that? That is life force energy, which is the energy of God. And God uses that energy for multiple things.
Really?
One is, which you mentioned, to expand himself and create different expressions of himself or herself, non-gender,
Or itself.
itself, true. And another one is pleasure. Another one is different, yeah, just different experiences, you know, because again, through sex, there come so many different experiences. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And actually, society and humanity have so much fucking shame attached to sexuality, and that will change.
Yeah, it came from the religion that
I just want to say that also God did it, just to again create more contrast and more polarity and more experiences, you know, more things to talk about and whatnot. But that's coming to an end, and healing is upon you.
Interesting. You have to elaborate this
Because
more.
we are here
Why
right
is it
now.
healing?
Hmm?
Why is that healing? For me, it's just
Why is what here?
how is that healing?
How is what here?
Yeah, that's my question. Why is this healing?
Why is what here?
That's what you said. You mean
I just said healing is upon humanity. It's happening. It's coming. We are at a point where all the old shit is about to crumble.
it's also called awakening?
Absolutely, absolutely. Enlightenment, awakening, realizing your true self, um, waking up to who you really are.
Yeah, but I don't see that.
Anyway, anything else?
No, there's a lot to say. I mean,
Okay.
I don't see this with.
What? Say something.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Can I say something before?
Yeah, go for it.
So again, sex is just God having fun.
This is interesting. That's wow.
Yeah, and it's beautiful
No,
and it's pleasurable, and sex between two people, between two beings, it's like the most pleasurable and the most intimate thing that can happen. And it's like, as we were talking before, it's like sex, intimacy, and pleasure. It's like the deepest part of the ocean, you know, that two beings explore together. Truly God, and again exploring all those deepest parts of the ocean, with itself.
deepest part of the ocean explore itself.
Right, because you can say hello, how are you, where you're from. It's just like what's your name, what this is all like surface level, top level, above the ocean, and like fucking and yeah, fucking and is the deepest.
Okay, I remember what was said this morning. It not came from me, but I agree to this. There's two different things. I mean, what happened is you can have sex with someone and just have sex, but there's also sex as or sexual intercourse is a very very intimate connection, but it's only one way of connection.
That's true, but the most intimate one, you can agree.
Definitely, I totally agree. But the point is, what is these days is seen just for the fun, or is it some part of our very intimate relationship, and then that is actually when some people coming together, a milestone in their relationship.
Right, right. Well, the thing is, there is no right or wrong.
That's so true.
There's
because
no
that-
right or wrong.
Yeah,
You want to do porn, do porn. You want to wait until marriage, wait until marriage, have sex. This, like, every path is a path of God through a different vehicle. This is all this is. There's no fucking right or wrong. There's no good and bad. Everything is neutral. Everything is just God in different experiences. And everyone, like, the shame would disappear as soon as people realize this.
Yeah, what shame.
Shame. Well,
I mean,
again, the conditioning,
yeah, I know what you mean, this conditioning, because
By the way, sorry to interrupt.
Again.
How are we on time?
I have no idea.
So we can't upload videos longer than 15 minutes. So now I'm gonna check how are we on time and whether we continue.
Do your quick checkup, and I will say something about while you're doing the checkup.
We are on 11 minutes,
Oh, well, I have
15
to-
seconds.
So the last 2 minutes for me.
4 minutes.
So the conditioning and the shame comes from the society and from how you got introduced to this. You got introduced to this to your parents. You got introduced to this to your school when there are schools who teaching this.
Maybe
because,
there's no school.
because there is also a lot of schools who are not teaching this.
Absolutely.
So again, everyone has his own experience, and maybe he has only sex with this woman or man or whatever, and that's it. Or this sexual intercourse is something built on or is part of more deeper relationship. But again, everyone is his own choice.
Yeah.
But that's what the guy said this morning. I mean, if you wanna only satisfy your craving that you have to have sex, and you just do it with someone, then that's sex. But if you do this with someone you really love, then it's more than this.
Well, I know that everyone is me and I am everyone, and I love myself. And I accept everything as it is. I accept myself, meaning everyone, as they are. I love everyone. So if I have sex, love and sex is the same for me.
Okay.
Whether it's a one night stand, whether we spoke before or we didn't,
Okay,
whether we're in a relationship or not, it's
so
all
then
love. It's
for
all love.
everyone is it then his own way. I mean, as I said, there's no wrong, as you said, there's no right and wrong.
Right.
And everyone makes his choice, right?
Right.
So
That
what?
passionate episode number 17.
Yeah. Kind of interesting. Anyway, I think that's it for today. I mean, what we learn out of that is that everyone has his opinion, and everyone is
Right.
respected for his opinion, and then
Right. Like,
I mean, yeah,
no judgment, no shame,
no judgment, no shame, definitely.
and we leave it there.
We leave it there. To be continued. I mean,
To be continued. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Honestly, I'm telling you the truth, and I will see you in episode 18.
right.
God
Bye
bless.
bye. We love you.